I take a photo of you guys? You sure?
The lilac volume to the top of the price. It's West London, but I think it might be really busy like it's a lot of There's not those completed the radio stations or anything around the radio shops, no cafes, nothing. If you're there, you just listen to train, you can stay there. Changes into it. Customer service doesn't this has now become the door line.
In terms of 20 people standing. No finishes.
I used to actually own a guy that now so I test train with him. And then he climbed up the trolley for a test train and I had 15 copper.
Yeah, hopefully now removed, you have control. I have control, second bill now.
Six or so. It depends. You could do 8, but then you would be able to get back to the definite against it.
It comes from
the front train. You just want to be on the train. Sunday night, we did the rain. Yes, it's a lot worse. I'm going to go to one that doesn't work for a while. So it's, phones to test. Nice little fast run.
Really helps the landscape, that thing. It's now on the move, so we're on the move.
Yeah.